All right, hello football gamers. Welcome back to Madden Football Gaming. Today I'm going to show you how to stop double corners. This is one of the most OP plays in Madden 24, and professional players use this against other professional players to gain yardage. It's super good. Henry, Mr. Football, John B, etc. all use this play in professional tournaments to beat other professional players. It is very good. And if you don't know how to stop it, your opponent's probably going to spam it against you and just move up the field whenever they need to and score at will. So we're going to show you how to stop this play, and even better, kind of where you're going to need to use your responsibilities in case they call even a different play. So let me go ahead and get into it. The play that they're going to be calling is going to be, so they can call this out a bunch or bunch strong offset, whatever, but the best play that this is called out of, in my opinion, is flood. And you see a lot of professional players run this out of flood. It's in the New York Jets offense, and it's bunch strong offset flood. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and select that. And I'm using two controllers, so bear with me. I'm going to start with a cover 3. And I'm going to try not to send pressure, just so you can see the coverages here, okay? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put these guys in spies. All right, and so here's the coverage. Let's go ahead and this is base aligned, but let's press, right? So that outside third over there is playing a little bit closer, which is usually what you do to take away your corner routes in here. So then we're going to go ahead, and how you set this up is you put your tight end on another corner. You have to re-corner him to get that smaller corner, and then you put your slot receiver on a corner to get that deeper corner. So that's how you actually set that up. And then you're going to be using this person right here. But again, for this specific setup, we're just going to leave it stock, right? Doesn't matter. So this is what you're going to go ahead and do. We're going to go ahead and hike it. And you're going to see here that this RB comes available, and you can go ahead and you can pass this, and then you're going to get tons of yardage, right? So let me show you that real quick here in instant replay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and snap this, and we're going to pause this right here, okay? So you're going to see that this curl flat right here does take away that underneath corner pretty well. But you're going to see that this fade, it takes out deep thirds and deep halves. So this is a deep third, and it's running with this fade. That's why this play is so good. That unique fade route takes down deep halves and deep thirds. So that allows this deep corner, and it ran super deep that time, to go ahead and get underneath it, right? Because this guy is still running with that fade. And you can pass lead this down, and you're going to get, what, 30 yards, 40 yards, right? Like every single time. This is just a very good route. All right, so let's set the default for curl flats now to 30, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do the same play, and we're gonna go in and we're gonna select flood again. And remember, if you're trying to run this, you're running this to the wide side of the field, right? Because you have that fade is gonna take back that deep half or a deep third, whatever's over there. It's gonna take that back. And you have more time for those corners to come available over the top or underneath. And that's why you're going to be running this to the wide side, okay? But anyways, let's go ahead and we're going to set it at, curl flats at 30. And we're even going to back this corner off so they can get down there, right? And that's typically what you would do to set this up. And let me go ahead and put these guys in spies again so they don't come in. Again, you're going to go ahead and user this guy. All right, so let's go ahead and hike it. And you're gonna see that this bottom one comes available, and then you can just grab that. So that's why the play is so effective, right? So sure, they could take away that deep with, let's even go into the instant replay, right? So they can take away that deep corner with a 30, but then you're gonna have the underneath, right? So right here, here's the 30, and it's taking it away pretty decently. It comes available later, but he just threw it, right? So now it's breaking on that ball. But if he didn't, it would stay back a little bit with it. And then you got this guy that's over the top that could react to it. a little bit better if they threw it right there. Otherwise, this is still going to keep going back and covering this. So you throw it underneath and you're like, all right, well, why don't I just user that? Well, you could user that, but you see this guy coming across the middle. That is what the other person is on. Now, before we threw it, all these people were down here in spies, and this was our only curl flat right here. So this guy was going to be wide open. As soon as we threw it, everyone ran towards the ball, but this guy was going to be wide open, and that's typically what they do. You go high-low over here, and you'd have to user it, and then you leave that other guy available over the middle, and it's just a really, really good play. So how do you stop it? Let me show you how you stop it real quick. All right, so how you stop it is you're going to go ahead and set your zone drop flats to 30. You're going to set your curl flats to 15, but that is definitely not it. That's just the first part. You're going to come out in a cover 2, and then we're going to go ahead and select the play again flood. All right, so this is the setup that you're going to want to use to bag double corners. I've backed off the outside corner and the slot corner to be able to do this. And again, they're 30 and 15 for the zone drops. You want to have a deep middle zone and you want to have a deep outside zone. You can do some other stuff if they're being unique in their coverage or whatever. That vert hook with the C above it, you could put in a anything else. You could put it in a curl flat and a cloud flat. You could keep in the vert hook, whatever you want to do, really depending on what they're running. But you're going to be using Simmons. And let me go ahead and show you how this is going to go ahead and take away this corner route. All right, so let me put actually the defense in spies, just like this, so the rush doesn't come in. All right, so let me go ahead and snap this, and then we're going to go ahead and see kind of what it looks like. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's go ahead and throw this. You got it. Great. All right, let me show you this in instant replay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and snap this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right here, okay? So you'll see this 15 is taking away this underneath corner. Taking it away pretty well. You can't, usually have to pass lead that down, so you can't do that, right? It takes away that pass lead down. It's just an interception if they do that. This 30 is taking away this deep post, or sorry, deep corner. And so you can't throw that. Okay, and then this actually sets pretty well between this deep corner and this under corner, and this is underneath as well. This just does a really good job. They can't pass lead that down. They could try like highballing it over here to try and maybe get lucky of like a knockout on the sideline to get that to them. But still, this play right here probably has deep zone knockout on your team. Probably should if they don't have it. And they're gonna either pick that off because they're gonna react to it super quickly, or they're gonna swat it or something like that. Most likely, I've seen a lot of people try and fit this ball in, and I've seen it be a pick a lot of the times. Luckily, they can get a knockout sometimes. I've seen that as well. But that's bagged. This is bagged. And as you can see here, this deep half, that's a deep half, is taking away this fade, which is crazy. That deep half is all the way over here, so playing really well. This is a middle third, and he's playing over here because there's nothing coming into his area, so he's just like, yeah, might as well. And these also have deep zone knockouts. It should on your team. So that's how you bag it. This was your user right here, and he didn't move, but that's exactly what you'd be using is this guy right here. So he can no longer throw that deep in route. And the play's bagged. The play is over. So he has nowhere to throw. All of his routes are bagged, but this setup is good for even other plays. Why we set this up this specific way is not just for this play, but if they decide to go to another popular play like Y trail. So let's just show you, all right? So the reason we set this up this way, and I'm not going to back anything off. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it here. But I am going to put these people in a spy. Okay. All right. So the reason that we set it up this way is to bag double corners, but also to stop other popular plays. You're going to be using Simmons over the middle, and you're going to be probably sitting on that drag and then popping back over to that tight end Texas route. And you've probably done that a million times online. It's an easy bait, usually a lot of interceptions, but this is what you're going to go ahead and do. Boom, 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 jump back over, etc. And everything is bagged, right? They're not going to be able to get anything there except for maybe some route bounces. Let me go ahead and show you real quick an instant replay. All right, so let's go ahead and stop it right there. Okay, so this is your user. Let me get on him right here. Okay, so you are going to be on this drag because these people aren't going to be in spies, right? You're going to be on that drag, and then you're going to pop right back over to here. That's what you're doing. Your responsibility is the middle of the field. The reason we put a deep half, a middle third on here is because of this post route. You don't want to leave your cover two as a standard cover two with just two high safeties because the middle of the field is wide open deep. So you put this deep half because this deep corner route would come available and it could be a one-play touchdown. So that takes away that. If they don't do that and just do a streak, this takes away that. And then you have this vert hook over here that can either play down on this drag, or if they do some sort of like post or something out of this, which is pretty common too, it can get that over the field. And so you're really looking to just user this space right here, right in the middle for like a quick drag or that Texas route or something like that, or running back out of the backfield. That is what you're responsible for. And that's how it's going to bag not only double corners, but it's also going to bag other plays that are popular out of bunch strong specifically, but it could be bunch offset as well. So let me just show you your responsibility, okay? So your responsibility is going to be middle. You're going to set this up like an A-gap blitz too. If you don't know how to do that, again, I have videos on that. But your responsibility is going to be flat, right? If they have just a flat out there. And you're going to start right down here, just like you would for the blitz. And so if you see someone shoot out, you can do flat. And if you don't, you're going to go flat, middle. That's really all that you're guarding here out of this specific play. And you're going to be able to bag most of the plays that they're going to call. But definitely you're calling this because you think that they're doing double corners. You're going to be able to bag that. But you're still going to be able to bag most other plays, which is why it's such good coverage. Are there other things open? Yes, absolutely. You're never going to find a play that's going to bag every single thing out there, right? But this is going to do a really, really good job of bagging that and others. And then you can make adjustments just like normal in game that you need to. Again, the vulnerabilities are short, right? And middle, and that's where you're going to be using. The only other thing that I would say is they can get, depending on what you set up for coverage, they can get things over here or over here late, right? But that's pretty hard to get to. Block sheds are pretty insane in this game right now. So again, really, really good coverage and to stop this and other plays as well. But anyways, I hope this helped you out, fellas. If it did, please do like and subscribe. Helps us out so much. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck out there, fellas, and I'll talk to you later.